All right, what else we got going on?
I don't know. We got a Patreon.
We do have a Patreon, Ian?
Yeah, we do.
How do you access that, Ian?
Patreon.com/CE podcast. Get the full video podcast.
Magic Spoon ad and all.
Excuse me. Jeez Louise. Full video podcast, Magic Spoon ad and all.
Use code CU podcast to save $5 on Magic Spoon, the best
Right.
cereal man ever created.
We love it dearly. I do writing once a week, which I need to do. I'm
Today.
Behind
You
on
said
that.
yesterday you're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm behind.
And his weekly hangout. Not weekly hangout.
Did
monthly
that last
hangout.
week. That was great.
Monthly hangout,
Yeah.
not weekly.
Monthly hangout was wonderful this week. It was wonderful.
But we have a weekly poll topic.
Weekly poll topics.
And it's a landslide. It's Mondale, Reagan. In second place, 20%. At what point of price increase or life change would you definitely sell your game collection? I think that's a fine option. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel the peer pressure, the Patreon peer pressure. I see you guys comment on the Patreon. Don't you peer pressure people thinking it's a bad choice. It's a bad choice to you, not to the 20% that voted on it. That's the 20%. And then in first place, 80%. It's directed towards my better half. Has Ian regretted tossing any cool stuff into the free bin at the game store?
So I actually don't.
Take it away, Ian.
I don't regret throwing away any cool stuff.
Oh,
like
okay,
well, no, hold on. Like I don't regret getting rid of the stuff. So this question was asked by a person on Twitter, and the example that they wanted to use was the Halo 3 helmet. That there was like I can't remember exactly which edition it was, but the Legacy edition, or there was a collector's edition of Halo 3 that came in a big helmet. Basically, you slid the helmet off, and there was like a plastic case in the center that you slid like the game discs and all that into.
Oh,
we used to
fancy.
we used to have one on display at the store, but they would come in all the time. People would try to get like a ton of money for them. Or they would want a ton of money for them. They thought that it was something, very neat and popular. But they were everywhere for a while. And we put tons of these into the free bin.
So these would be traded in?
Yeah, they'd be traded in.
They get rid of the game.
Generally, they would come in with bigger trade-ins. Like bigger
Okay.
trade-ins, the people who trade in like a big amount all at once are generally the people who are getting out of collecting. And they usually tend to have been very intense about their collecting. That's where we usually see all of these like special editions come in.
Everything's a special edition.
Yeah, the people think they need to get like, the big Red Dead Redemption chest with the cards and stuff. And the thing with this stuff is it's always brought in and it's never opened or used. It's not like anyone ever enjoyed any of this shit.
They just want to spend $100 on the special edition or 120, but they're not. They're just using the $60 game.
Right, but they feel like they need this special edition with all this tchotchke and shit.
That's
and
how they get you.
They never open it or do anything with it. The card packs are always sealed. I don't like the playing card packs. They're always sealed. I feel like people buy these like they're going to flip them later for money, and then they try like 3 places to get rid of it at, and everyone laughs at them and says, "No, we don't want this."
Have you experienced that? Like when they actually said, "I deserve more money because it's a collector's edition"?
I've had people try to sell them for more money. Yes.
Were they worth money at the time they tried to? No, they weren't.
They're never worth anything.
Because they sell 1 billion of them.
Because they're not limited.
Mass produced.
They're not limited. They're produced to fill whatever that pre-order is.
Sure.
Because it's something you can pre-order. It's not like a limited run thing where they're like, "We made 5,000 of this collector's edition. Get it."
Sure.
No, this is, you can pre-order the special collector's edition right next to the sort of collector's edition, right next to the normal edition.
Yeah, there's always 3 editions.
And those
always 3.
And those pre-orders are up for months. It's not like they just stop making them. So they always produce them for the amount of people who want them.
And these are popular games that they do. These are games that sell millions of copies.
You're not going to buy these sorts of collector's editions generally, and then years later find someone who absolutely needs it. It was sold for you, to you. You were the target market, no one else. But much in this past year, apparently some of those have gone for much higher than they were once worth, like everything else did during the pandemic. So the Halo 3 helmet that he brought up as an example is apparently going for $250.
Halo 3 is on an Xbox. Halo 3,
Yeah,
of course, Xbox. Halo 3 collectors.
Just Halo 3 helmet.
Okay.
Halo 3 collector's helmet, whatever. He said it was going for over $250.
Really? Because it's going for $80.
Okay.
Legendary edition.
Yeah.
80 or best offer.
With the helmet?
With the helmet.
Yeah. That's still more than it should be going for, but that's certainly not $250, Mr. Billingsley.
Peter Billingsley came in. Ralphie from Christmas Story.
Yeah,
I think he lied. He was trying to get you. It's $80.
which is still more. I mean, is it actually selling?
I don't know, Ian.
Hit
but,
the sold listings. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm okay. $55, $75, $75. Now, here's one that has everything with it for $79. Okay, maybe sealed. $280 sealed for the set, the black box set.
Yeah, no, that's totally different.
But it's $100.
That's
it's
totally
it's $100 item, Ian. Sorry.
So even if this is worth more now, even if
What does it cost when it came out? Probably over $100.
I'm just saying it was worth less for a long time.
Not worthless. One word. Worth space less. It was worth less money.
But it was also worthless at one point.
That was actually worthless. It was worth zero.
The helmet was worth nothing. You couldn't do anything with the helmet.
You couldn't even wear it.
We would put them in the bin and they'd sit there for a while. So what I'm getting at is even if this was going for $250, even if, I don't know, look up the Call of Duty remote control car. Look up the Call of Duty night vision.
The one I have in my trunk, the Call of Duty car I took from your free bin. That's
Yes.
it's the only things I took from the free bin ever
Yes.
was the remote control Call of Duty 2 car. Call of Duty remote car. Nice. $15.
Nice. So even if
$40, okay.
even if this stuff was worth more,
That was a Black Ops car, excuse me. The remote control with the spy camera.
no, I would not feel bad about it. We know when we put stuff into the free bin that everything has a potential value to someone somewhere. A cost. When we get strategy guides in, a lot of the times when we get strategy guides, we put them in the free bin. We will pull out the obvious ones that go for
Pokemon, you'll
a
pull
bit.
out.
We'll pull out the Pokemon ones.
Nintendo first party ones that are worth money.
Right. We pull that stuff out, but we put a lot of stuff in there, including RPGs, Fallout guides, stuff that people are always like, oh, well, you know, I've had people ask similar questions. Oh, I saw that guide that you were giving away for free was worth like $40 online. Why do you guys put it in there? At some point, it's a calculated analysis, a cost. We don't care. The amount of effort and time we would have to put into listing and dealing with online sales is just something that the owner doesn't want to deal with. He hates selling on eBay.
It's time. It's the time that puts into it. Plus, you're out 15% of what you make anyway, and plus back and forth shipping, returns. It's just a pain in the ass.
Right. So why not just put
people
that
can
stuff?
fraudulently say they didn't get something. Yeah.
So put it in the bin, spread a little goodwill, and if someone's really trying to make money off of the stuff we're giving away for free, fine.
You don't care.
We don't care. I
didn't sell the Call of Duty car, by the way. I just didn't. I never used it. So I feel better.
People will bring in PC games and they'll leave them, and we'll throw entire PC games into that box. Some of them probably worth $30, $40, $50. I've given away complete copies of X-Wing before.
You gave it away.
Yeah.
Then
at some point, it's just
you gave away copies of Xbox, the collector CD, or the one in the box.
X-Wing. No,
The
it was
PC?
just the CD. I'm sorry. The
You get any
dual
box
case one.
PC games? Not tell me, Ian. We're gonna throw down.
Oh, I gave away a copy of Phantasmagoria last week.
What the fuck in the box?
Yes, the box was absolutely destroyed.
Oh,
but it was in the
you
box.
doesn't tell me anything out there, people.
Because it's work. Because I'm working.
He doesn't love me. I provide a magic spoon. He doesn't love me.
Anyways, I've spun this enough. Long story short, no, I don't. If we ever gave away something that turned out to truly be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I might be sad. But even going back to this Halo helmet, if it was worth $250 now, I gave away those helmets 10 years ago. There's no reason to lug around 10 helmets so I can make $2,000.
I'm not questioning the business of Luna Video Games 2 locations. What if you had a free bin and a cheap bin? What if you just had stickers saying, "Oh, this is"?
We already have a cheap bin.
But put the Halo helmet $5. Someone will just buy it for $5 just to buy it.
No,
they wouldn't buy it for $5.
They might, but we don't care.
Okay, I do a cheap bin. I do like an under $5 bin and a free bin. And obviously, you have stickers on it, so you don't take the stickers off. That's what I would do. That's how Pat would run a shop. Cheapy bin, and put a little cheap on them from Super Mario Brothers. That's how I do it.
Move on, Patrick.
I was gonna say, I think this is a good lesson though. How things end up in landfills. All this collector's edition, all this plastic shit that like might be good in theory. I talked about how like I go to the swap meet and like you'd see like, oh, there's the cool Joker statue that came with Arkham Asylum or one of the Arkham games, right? Oh, it looks gorgeous. Oh, they try to get you to buy. Oh, we only want $25-$30 for that. Yeah, now I'm the idiot. If it's so cool, why don't you keep it and put it somewhere? You're trying to sell it to me.
Right.
Where am I going to put this awesome looking statue? I'm going to put it on a pedestal somewhere? You know, like you have to have set up space for this, and space is at a premium in some locations. If you don't have a basement adds, basement, you can do whatever you want. Oh, I got a basement. People take for granted. Basement's basically you're doubling the square footage of your house without it legally being doubled. And you can but like a lot of people don't have a space to put all these huge things. That's coming from me, who doesn't have space to put all these huge things that I collected forever. I still half my stuff is still packed up from the move. About half.
I know.
By volume.
I know.
It's a judgy tone. Think that judgy tone, Ian.
I know. I'm aware. I know. Moving on.
All right, we're going to move on now.